Yep, yep. Please tell me you can hear me. Hit the like button as you make your way into the building. Let me close this door real fast. What up? What's up? Check it out. Listen, man, the more y'all hit that like button, the more we can get more people in here. Y'all gonna find out with me what's up with this debate tonight. But again, before we get into that, before we get into all that craziness, man, and just to touch on a little bit more why where's my picture at? See, when you don't have it queued up, y'all think this stuff is just easy. I think no. Now I'm all off. Anyway, checking my email. How often do you guys check your emails? Like in the daytime? because I had no reason to check it all day like that. But now, I mean, in the last few 5 years, I've been obsessed by it. We sent invoices. Okay, what do we got? Man, it's been a minute since I did that one. But yeah, we had to in order for us to move, because I'm like, Mike check. I did send a link over to the messenger. I think I did. I'll text it over also. So the mayor's going to be on here in a little bit, and again, I was wondering about the debate situation. I see that everybody else was thinking that, hey, you know, that be and my boy Sip said something important. Let the people of Andrews decide, and that's exactly what it's about. And of course, some of them people that find themselves block lists, had a like, oh, what about Jamal? It's like comparing themselves to me. Boy, you are losing at life when you start comparing yourself to me. You losing. You're a loser, baby. So why don't they kill you? So we just had to hit you with the block button. But again, I told them, get off your wife page and head on over to YouTube. Create you an account. Welcome to Andrews the Podcast on YouTube. That's where you can find us at. And you can go over and talk over there in the little kids room. But I remember having a conversation, and if she's honest, she'll tell you the truth, with the person behind that Andrews SC News. We sat at the Are You Sleeping Yet with the legs. Do I have that picture still up here? Had a conversation about, why I was doing Welcome to Andrews the Podcast. And the conversation happened because I said that they were fake news. I had some issues with something that they were doing with I don't view media in the same way everybody else views media. And so I saw something, and I was like, okay, that's not, you know what I mean? But there was an olive branch extended, not from me, from them, and I accepted it. Right. And so we sat down and we had fried pickles, which I'm not a fan of fried pickles, 2 or 3, but a whole plate, like, ugh, that's something. Must be a pregnant woman thing or something. But there was a discussion about, okay, why were we doing what we were doing? Because nobody's being paid for doing what they were doing, right? And again, if the person's halfway honest, they'll tell you what I told them. You know what I mean? I said, I'm doing this. This is about Andrews. This is why I'm doing this. Okay. And so it was a candid discussion. And within that discussion, she disclosed to me some of the stuff that they recently posted about the mayor and the mayor's personal life. Right. And I expressed to her then, again, if she's halfway honest, she'll tell you guys, I told her this. I said to her, I don't too much give a damn about what grown people do. Now, when I do a FOIA request and I get information pertaining to the town and the health of the town, That's where Welcome to Andrews, the podcast. That's why we here. Okay. That mission hasn't changed. That mission hasn't, you know what I mean, diverted or none of that good stuff. And I spotted then, I said, that's unhealthy. Okay. When one adult is focused on another adult in that way, that is unhealthy. Okay. And I got to watch what I'm saying right now. But that's what. And so from there, she was like, hey, look, maybe, if you don't curse so much, you'll be able to reach more people. And I'm like, you know what? That's cool. Nobody said that to me like that in that way. Right. Again, if she's honest, she'll tell you this is what happened. And so from there, it was, the mission of Andrews. But I get into all that to say that I don't do this for Mayor Frank McClary. I ain't started doing this for Mayor Frank McClary. Okay? Because the information that I put out is not for Mayor Frank McClary. And I know it's getting to the people who it's supposed to get to. Because they're telling me, hey, thank you for the information. That you was wrong for saying that now, but and now I'm like, okay. So, but we're gonna get into tonight. There has been an answer as to whether or not there is going to be a debate, and Cliff Cox said something that was very so that was very I thought that was very cool. All right, they can tell you what. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry, Veronica. But I know when you tagging their names, right? So I don't want to put their names up. Like when you do that, you tagging their names. So I ain't gonna put that up. But excuse me. Right there, you're not tagging their names. All right, cool. Yep. And so, when I was when the last election cycle, when my classmate was running against the current mayor, I that was another testy campaign, but it didn't go like this did. But I remember there was supposed to be a debate that was supposed to be held at Spiritfield. Spiritfield was sponsoring a debate at that time. They backed the current mayor. At this time, they don't. Right? I don't know if you guys knew that or not. Or maybe some of you did know that because you're getting these unsolicited visits. I would even some say might be a little threatening. But what ended up transpiring was my classmate didn't show up to the debate. And the whole thing was there is no show, no vote. So, but we'll see what's happening. I know it's scheduled for the 2nd. We'll get official word here shortly. Let me see if these links have gone out. Let me make sure everything is copacetic, athletic. It's in a Dropbox.
Mayor Frank McClary, a man on a mission, who understood the assignment, town budget, fiscal responsibility, town infrastructure, tackling neglected projects, town independence, making sure its citizens have the final say, town growth, paving the way for future investments. Re-elect Mayor Frank McClary to continue the mission of serving in the best interest of all the people of Andrews.
So yeah, and sorry. And it's amazing how all of a sudden they got these already prepackaged answers to this situation that's in court that just totally does not, that sounds like something that one of these council members was out spreading. But you know, a lot of these guys will stand behind. All right, here we go. Hey, if you don't like it, you could, you know what I mean, go to YouTube. If you miss me that much, all right. But what we're not going to do is deal with your foolishness. Wait for the news channel to come out, and then you can go over there and you can do everything you want. But right here, I don't want to hear that crazy. And please, guys, don't engage. All right, guys, because again, back to what I was saying earlier, man. You don't make it a point to justify the knowledge in your head with the ignorance in somebody else's. Don't waste no time doing that. Okay? Because that's just how that go. You know what I mean? You can put the facts in a bucket and pour it on them, and it has no effect on certain folks. But guys, guess what? I see the mayor has tapped in over here. So again, y'all, please, hey, it's 80 y'all in here. Hit the like button. Act like it's a dislike button if you don't. You know what I mean? Just get more people over here so we can figure out. We want to hear this thing together. Come on, share the love, share the live, share the love. That's what they say, right? All right, let me get this set up here. And there you go. Hit that like button. Bring them in here. Come on in here. And here he comes, guys. There he is. Oh, my goodness. Excuse me.
Hey, give me a second here. Let me get some more light. It'll be about 2 seconds if you don't mind it, Mr. Richardson.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
We're back early. This is earlier than our Straight Talk Tuesday. But
hey, man, listen. We was talking debates, and because I think that's the thing. That's what everybody wanted before. It was good. You know, remember last election cycle, it was over at Spirit Field, and you know what I mean, my classmate, and you know what I mean, and still my classmate, still my homeboy, still my family. You feel what I'm saying? And we got past that, and you know, and it was so. But without all that,
hey, yeah, give me 1 second. Let me get some light, okay, and I'll be right back.
Okay, not a problem. Yes, as he put some light on the situation, guys, make sure y'all hit that like button again. Let's get some more people in here. If you got some legitimate good questions, man, please come on over here and ask these questions. This is what this platform is for and what it's about. Okay. Now, if you want to get into the salacious foolishness, go to YouTube. I'll be over there shortly. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And also, like, I don't know what it is, what makes, why, like, okay. Boo, man, I'm trying to not let's see. All right, there we wanted to take that music out of the background. All right, let's see. There we go. And two, I saw that the other night. It's your camera. Your camera is those cameras are auto. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they were in and out. I don't, I'm not the technical guy, so
it's all gravy. Gravy. That's what we do in the Navy. Ha! Look at that, right, all right. So, hey, again, welcome tonight, sir. I appreciate you. Yeah, we on a little early, but there are some pressing matters that we wanted to talk about, and because of course the Facebook is a place for misinformation. So we here to counteract that with some right and exact information. Where are we at on the debate? Are we going to have a debate in Andrews, South Carolina? What's that date?
Well, we put out a kind of a save the date a week or so ago, which was November 2nd.
November 2nd.
And now, and then we want to go back to something you mentioned earlier. We were talking about 4 years ago, and we had a debate set up. There could have been potentially some miscommunication, I would say, in terms of on both parties, in terms of location, time. This is not the case. We did an official invitation, which was declined, I think yesterday or today, one of the two, by my opposition. I personally went out and secured the location, which is the Andrews Auditorium, and I think there's a fee associated with it, so I'll pay that because it's important. It happens at every level where people want to hear, face the candidates and talk, and watch them in action. It's and so it's a tradition. I did some research on that today after I was called by the young man we had prepared to moderate this thing, who's a very experienced moderator. I won't call his name because because we've gone ahead and canceled that. But a very experienced moderator who has moderated at least 2 mayoral debates and several others, I think, in other areas. And so very experienced, very neutral. I wanted to make sure that there was no one from here that I or my opposition had any personal dealings with, to make it fair, because that's what it's really all about. Just let's come out and talk and share our ideas and thoughts on where each of us plan to take this town. And so that was declined. But I will be on stage on the 2nd of November, and we will communicate with the people and answer questions and do that in a very professional manner. It's not going to be some event where it's out that it's going to get out of control. This is about business. and we'll do that. But I think we're going to adjust a little bit because it wouldn't be fair for moderator, because it would look like it's a favored one candidate over the other. So this we will give a state of the town. I will give a very detailed plan or outlook, and from where we were before, where we're going, where we are right now, that kind of a business. Because really, I'm learning now that regardless of how many forms of communication you use, it's still not going to reach everybody. I mean, like the plan has been presented, recorded live. It's out there still live on our site, and we still have people not familiar with what's in the plan, and I mean, to include the color scheme.
All right, but hold on, before we head off. What was his reasoning for? Was there a reason that he did not want to debate?
It says, well, it's you didn't see any benefit in him debating. He's comfortable with his campaign strategy, and so he declined. And then it was too close to the election. I don't understand that piece because debates go all the way up, and sometimes I think a couple of days before the election. And so because it is, you can do the research. This is a normal process. In fact,
I'm familiar with it, but like this person here, Everett Marshall, they says why so late? And I saw that question, and I was just like,
well, here's the thing. So for those asking those questions, either party could have move forward and request, from the other candidate to come out. So it's not the incumbent's responsibility solely. And again, if I'm the new guy coming in, I would want to have a debate with the old guy if I feel as strongly as my opposition feel in terms of I haven't done anything in 8 years. I would want to have that stage to tell the people, show them, and then show them in detail what plan I have as opposed to what has happened or not. I mean, that's what it is. It's show and tell, and I'm okay with it.
And
so it's not my responsibility. It's not any candidates. Anyone can do. Anyone can call for a debate. That's how it works. And the reason that when I move, because again, I and probably, I tread lightly with a lot of things because I know there's a lot of different dynamics in here. I don't want things to get as contentious as it is right now, but it is where it is. But when I get challenged and someone says that I haven't done anything, then now we need to talk about it. And I didn't invite those comments onto my page. He came onto my page and made those statements. And like he did the other night at his event, he said, I didn't communicate with him. Well, I read the text message verbatim, which completely contradict what he said. And I guess the comeback today was there's no color scheme in the master plan, and clearly pages 21 through 38 talks about the color scheme and how that's a part of the branding and all that stuff. So things are being said that can easily be refuted. So I don't understand that. But it is what it is. And that's one of the reasons we're here tonight. So we'll let folks know it won't be a debate. It will be a state of the town. I will present to the folks, and we'll talk to the people, and that's kind of where we are.
Wow.
So this is not
Facebook is his platform because that's the only place. I mean,
well, I'm not going to do that. In fact, I'm not going to chase anyone around behind a keyboard and a computer. We're men. Let's meet like men on the stage and let's talk to the people. But that's a foregone conclusion now. I am going to move forward and speak with the folks and continue to communicate in different forms so they can understand. Because again, things move. There's so many things that plays into the challenges we had in the town that I didn't have the time to talk to each and every individual, say, here's where we are. But there's a tremendous amount of work to reestablish the foundation in this town, and they need to know it. So if he wasn't coming to the meetings, like my opposition, he'd been to one meeting in 8 years, and that was only for a few minutes, which after he filed. So you won't know what's going on. You will make the mistakes of saying this hasn't happened because you are not informed. And the people that are talking to you, that have encouraged you to run, they don't know because they weren't there.
Yeah,
so you can't have the blind leading the blind.
Yeah, it is. Wow, all of that talk on Facebook, and I mean that. I mean, golly.
Yeah, this is, see, I've been in a professional environment for a very long time. I know how to conduct myself. I know that this back and forth on Facebook and saying things like, read the dang meter, Bert. Why would you why would you use something like that? See, these immature moves and things that are said to try to degrade or belittle someone is absolutely uncalled for.
Because they speak about it like the people that's running it is stupid. That's a undertone, the ignorance. Everybody's ignorant. You know what I mean?
I beg to differ.
And it's simple. And I listen, haven't seen the little bit I've seen. Yeah, I wouldn't do it for it. But again, that's me, and it's not about me. Yeah, all of that talk.
See, when your purpose and your reasoning for doing things, if it's not genuine and it's not coming from the heart, where you really want to make a difference and commit to that, money shouldn't even be a matter. Whether it's $500, $600, what does it matter? It is public service, and you're going to lose on the end if you're looking at it. I gave up $150,000 job to come here. Okay. That was just the first offer. So it wasn't about the money. It's about this town that I was raised, that was born back on Poplar Avenue, and coming back and supporting the people who made that possible, white and black. So this ain't about a black thing or a white thing. These are people, that really looked after me and gave me opportunities that probably some others wouldn't. So that's what this is about. But when you are motivated by a guy who hasn't done anything to better the situation in Andrews, that's not good. That means that all the work that has gone into this thing is going to fall off because you're not committed. And I personally understanding what that is very concerning. And then you get these other folks who will get behind this kind of mess and support it because they have some vendetta against me for some reason. I haven't done anything to anybody. I'm here to do the job and go on about my business. And that's what I'm going to do. That's what we're going to continue to do. And that's why people need to get out and vote. Do not be distracted by these, this Facebook chatter. Let's be smart about this. And so it concerns me. I mean, if I'm not in this job, Frank McCleary is going to be okay. God made that possible along the way. Financially, I'm fine. I'm good. I don't ask for much. But I will tell you what, this town will suffer not because I'm saying this guy, he's not capable, but he has demonstrated that he is not fully committed. Okay. And we don't need to try to figure this another 8 years to figure this thing out. I know what's going on in this town. I know the system. I know where the problems are. We have built the relationships with the people that have now contributed immensely to where we are. And so we don't have time to go back and figure this out because someone has some personal feelings involved.
Yeah.
I don't care about the feelings. I care about this town and the people that live here, and that's where I am.
And guys, make sure you go out and early vote right there, Miss Ramona Staggers. Excuse me, yep, Staggers McCullough. Encourage people to early vote. I saw my uncle out there. I saw Elder Cooper. Saw a bunch of people out there. So you guys make sure y'all Go ahead and put them votes in. Let's go ahead and put this thing to rest so we can get back to the business at hand. I mean, the real business, because there's a lot of things that, moving forward. And again, y'all will see what old people say, time will tell.
We don't want to risk the town just to prove a point
At all.
that no one is, that it's not, we don't want to do that.
Nope. Not worth it.
We don't want to do that. So this is not me, competition. This is not what this is about. This is about the business of this town, man. And it's scary that folks will pop up at the last minute, and again, if it was as bad as they say it is, they wouldn't want to deal with it, especially if you don't have the time to put into it. Think about it.
And that's what I'm saying. And I saw where my man Sip was talking to this guy who won't be using this platform no more. Who he was saying that he's got a water bill in town. He ain't saying nothing about no family, no ties, no nothing. All right. And he says, that's why he's doing it. Like, and I thought about that, and I'm like, man, that's the difference between the come yes and the been yes.
What was the point he was trying to make?
The point he was trying to say, well, why was I doing? Why am I so invested in the thing? He looks at it as like he's like, oh, I'm helping my friend. Man, if you think this is about my friend and not about where I'm from, again, we don't hear from him no more because, like, I feel stupid even taking time to even address that. But anyway, he was this guy. Let's get to specifics. Let's get to specifics. Do you remember what time frame, where the minutes were when in that recording? No. He said that thing. What was he saying about the color scheme with the master plan?
And again, someone sent it to me and I don't follow this stuff because it frustrates me. And just make me dig in a little bit harder. I'm assuming that it was a rebuttal or reply to our live the other night when we talked about the inconsistency in what he said to the people at his forum and what he actually texted me with regard to the painting of the building. And so in that text message, I referenced that the color scheme, and when he said, "Well, I want to go out and talk to the business owners, and then and get their approval to paint, and do I have your support?" I'm like, "Sure, you do." They're paraphrasing, and so and I guess he was referring to my comment in that text message that says there was already a color scheme, which there is. I mean, and it's.
But I mean, he didn't follow up with the meeting to even discuss that. That per the text messages.
Right. No, he didn't. And he said I cut off communications. He didn't hear back from me, when in fact it was him that said I'll get in touch with you. That's what ended the conversation. And my last reply to that, I said, I love it when God's plan come together, meaning that you can get the government and our local leaders and the churches to come together to make a difference. That's where it died at, not with me. And so that was in May, and I haven't heard from him since.
And that's a great question.
With the business owners.
That's a great question that Mr. Pope is asking right here. What stopped him from talking to them, to the business owners? Do you know that happened?
No, there was no more communication. So, I mean, of course, I'm busy. I'm sure he's busy, and they probably didn't. It was a good idea. But again,
one Veronica, that's how many he attended.
So let's stop with the high school games and plank and making things funny. This is not a laughing matter when it comes down to this town. And again, where I came from, this, I don't joke about stuff like this. I don't take it lightly when people come on and try to make light of it and then got people following them. At this point, this is not the pulpit. You out here now, you're trying to enter into a political and elected position. You cannot no longer hide behind the pulpit. You're not on the pulpit. You're in the octagon. Okay. And the things are different. It's about business. And so, you know, I don't have time for that because it's really distracting. I know it's a part of the democratic process, but it's really a distraction right now where we got so many things going on that we have to keep up with to get projects moving forward and getting these monies committed to these projects so we can stop, you know, what's happening on Morgan Avenue. I mean, those are bad lines down there. We got to get going. But again, it's distracted. Now the staff continues to work, the engineers continue to work, but there are decisions to be made along the way, and that's on me. And so then, but because I'm here having to respond to things where people try to make me look like a liar, and it's not. So what I do is document it. And so it's a little, and then you know, and then not to take the time to come out and let's have a conversation with the people. But you got time to get on here and make you know, these false statements on Facebook. Come on, man. Who does that? That's not the way I do business. It's just too much.
Aye, man. If the guy was a formidable and people of Andrews, you know, you won't be able to vote.
And so I know you're working through some things there, but we're not going to be frustrated. I know, but what the people need to know is come on out. Well, first of all, go vote and vote McCleary. We stay on path. We are okay. We are doing just fine. The town of Andrews, it's not perfect. We've got a whole lot of work to do, but we're on path. Okay. You come to the meeting on Saturday. I've invited folks out to come on out, and it's just really. I didn't expect we're going to have that many food trucks, but you know, a lot of those folks appreciate how the town has supported them, and giving them a platform, you know, giving them a place to come and do their business. So many of them have showed up, or at least, you know, committed to coming out on Saturday, 11 to 6. So we can just have, you know, break bread, talk, whatever it is. It's very informal, and we can talk about, you know, whatever you want to with respect to the business of this town. And then we're going to meet again on the 2nd of November, unless, you know, and I haven't gotten I submitted my application today, so I think the principal's on it. But if not, we'll meet wherever. 2nd of November will be a meeting date somewhere. Right now, it's the high school auditorium at 6:30, and we're not going to be in there long. We'll do a state of the town, and then we'll continue to vote. This is a very serious matter. This is a pivotal point for the town of Andrews. We don't have the luxury to go back and start doing this thing again. All right, we've built relationships at the state. In some cases, the federal level. Those folks see the potential in this town, and they are responding accordingly. It's that simple. You know, if not, I wouldn't, you know, have a request, not me going to them, a request from the Boeing executives to meet with them on the 1st of November to talk about the initiatives of the town. Okay, that's not, you don't take that lightly. I mean, it could be anywhere else. You know, there's a reason why we had 3 presidential candidates from the 2020 election to come to Andrews.
Yeah, Tulsi. I rock with Tulsi now. A couple of that other one you had in there. Blasio. What was his name? De Blasio.
And so I think that's the thing that folks don't know. You and I don't talk about. On the
politically, I totally disagree with everything he believes in. I'm gonna tell you that right now. We talking national politics. Oh, it's getting ugly now. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm on the other side. That's why. That's why this guy is an insult, because he tried to come playing like he the Trump. You know what I mean? He tried to sell T-shirts and campaign. I mean, you just said this is a little moderate income community, which you don't say that right. This is a low poor.
I think the use of poor, calling your community poor. That's it. And then the West Side and the West Side. If we don't know how to communicate with the people, that's an insult. And I saw the young people responding to that.
You can't know how to communicate when you don't. You know what I mean? Like when people see through phony politicians, man. Like you guys, people people have to deal with BS every day. So ain't no different when it comes to these types, right? So let me get this here on the screen. This was what I was trying to load up here. I should have had it earlier, but I was killing bugs right here. And this is what you were talking about. This coming Saturday. It's the food truck festival. And shout out to your campaign for putting that together, man. They slapped that together, and I'm talking about
no time.
Yeah, we got who we got here. Let me get this off the bottom of the screen so I can see.
Hey, those are all my favorite vendors too. I love them all, but if you go to City Boy with that Philly roll, you go to and I always call it, because I know the young lady with Mama's Kitchen here. I know them personally. You know, I haven't had the waffle and chicken, but everybody talks about that. I'm still not a believer in waffles and chicken, period, anywhere. But everybody loves it. She's the best at it. She does a very good. You know, I go to get those wings, but she's the best at it. You know, you're talking about Mr. Session here with the Italian Nights. Those things. I mean, these are some of the top. Now, I would say to my folks out there in Bloomingville, I love you
got Smart Boy in there.
Yeah, and I don't remember him, but and then you got Miss Paulette there with all of the seafood. And Elliot Milliken. Yeah, Elliot Milliken is the winner of our Heritage Festival rib cook-off.
Hey, y'all better load them Cash App up.
Yeah, come on out. We're not now. This is not free. You know, we can't afford all that, but we will have some special things that people, you know, and we'll have some, you know, bounce house things for the kid and that kind of thing. And just we need healing, man. This is more of folks coming out and fellowshipping as opposed to a political event, really. Because wherever I am, you know, you can engage me and talk about the town. But this is just an opportunity for us to come together. He said, "Hey, Mr. Briggs loves Super Chick, man."
Hey, I don't care what's going on, Briggs. Hey, listen, you talk about taking away Super Chick, the support is gone.
I know. Super Chick is about a block and a half away, so you can get some Super Chick chicken come out and
all right, so check this out right here, man. We got I gotta read this. I'd love for this person to come on screen. I'll send you a link. As a matter of fact, I'll put a link in the description here, and it'll be on Facebook. So if you want to come on, but I'm gonna read your comment here. My name is Tammy Solomon. Do you know Miss Tammy Solomon?
Yeah,
I am the Mayor Pro Tem of the town of Estill. I have known Mayor McCleary for 8 years. I watched him at several conferences, training, and this is unsolicited, of course, training, and he is definitely, I gotta make this bigger, getting a little old. Okay, there we go. And he is definitely has Andrews at heart. You better know it. I remember at one of our conferences where the speaker couldn't attend at the very last minute, and
yeah, okay, that's the Municipal Association of South Carolina,
and they contacted Mayor for his assistance, and he stepped right in. He did a fantastic job. Mayor McCleary is the man that Andrews needs. Vote Mayor McCleary, and this is per Miss Tammy Solomon from Estill.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Miss Solomon. I didn't know she surprised me. I didn't know she was on tonight.
Hey, whoa, this Welcome to Interesting Podcast, baby. We go worldwide, baby. Let's drop a ball right there. Boom, we all the way up there and still. I appreciate you, Miss Solomon. Appreciate you. Ask your questions. There you go, my cuz. There you go, cuz. Tell them ask to get the questions. Tammy Solomon, who we got? I know you'll get your answers. That's what's up. You better know it. What's up, Amir, man? Hey, hold on a second. Hey, Amir, I gotta bring the young Amir on. Amir, I'm about to put the invite link in the comment section.
Yeah, we haven't seen that man in a while.
Hey, Amir, man, shout out to you. And because I didn't want to bring Amir them into this octagon like this, and but I got some of the crazy ones out, because if they said something wild sideways to these kids, you know what I mean, I ain't you, sir. I'm keeping it.
Yeah, we just need to remain adults, man, because again, the kids are listening at this stuff and watching this stuff.
Y'all better know. So
if
let's
we adults can't take the business of Andrew serious enough to have an adult conversation, then what do we expect the kids to do?
Hey, man, I had high school players, man, be like, yo, what's up with that man calling you a boy? And I'm like, yo, chill, y'all. Relax.
Someone called you boy?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a boy. I'm a boy, damn it. Hey, so there's a Amir, there's a link in the and let me make sure it's there.
Hey, he's a newly elected
That's why another. Come on, man, we got to get him up on here. I got all the politicians over here. You know what I mean? Student council electee. What we got? What else we got? Honor roll. You feel what I'm saying? All 8 honor roll. Let's keep it a buck. Let's see here. My man Amir. Yes, it is in the comment section. Let's see. All right. Which one are you guys watching? Are you watching on my page? Or are you watching on I'm gonna put it on Welcome to Andrews the podcast also. Okay, that's why, because you over on Welcome. I got you. Let me go over there and put it over there. I appreciate you for watching over there at Welcome to Andrews the podcast. And I appreciate all of you guys for linking into that page. So, but we're going to keep it going. And we're going to take all of this momentum and we're going to keep carrying it forward. All right, tell me if you can see it right there, Amir.
Yeah, we can't do 3 hours a night.
No. We ain't gonna do. We read it down.
Hey, in fact, I was told we shut it down too soon.
Wow.
Yeah, somebody was very much locked into the conversation. So,
well, I mean,
it's a good platform, and I appreciate it again, so we can talk real talk, real business, and not just politics. Again, having this young man come on is a part of what we should be about.
Yes, sir.
And
you see it over there now, Amir? Let me see if it's over there. Let me check from here. Yes, it's over there.
All things Yellow Jacket.
All things Yellow Jacket, baby. That's and speaking of the Yellow Jackets, let's see what we got. Pastor Jeremiah Tuesday was awesome. I agree. Shout out to the pastor. Bing. Go. And hope pray that his wife, I saw what she had a successful surgery. Hope she recovers fast from where she broke her arm. There. Yeah. Mrs. Cumby.
Oh, okay. I wasn't aware of that.
Yep. I saw it on the bug. Is it over there, Amir? He's like, yeah, I'm clicking it, and it's just taking me. Do. Absolutely. All right, Amir, I'm gonna give you some time here. In the meantime, in between time, let's run.
Leadership is not just knowing what to do. It's assessing the obstacle that's blocking the way of what needs to be done. That's when experience and commitment come in, as you stand firm on your feet while in the trenches to make things better for all. Leadership is repairing the foundation, so the future grows from a solid base. The roadmap is set. There is no time to lose ground. Re-elect Mayor McCleary. He's fighting for all of us.
All right, Amir, check your messenger. I put it in your messenger. Boom, right there. This man fought for our country and is retired colonel, so you can best believe he'll fight for his hometown of Andrews. Vote Frank McCleary. Ms. Solomon, you need to go ahead and change your address. You can do that 510 right there. You can come on this side of town and find some place. I like you already. Come on, let's go. You know what it is, buddy. That's what's up, man. Love our little town.
Leadership is not just knowing what to do. It's assessing the obstacle that's blocking the way of what needs to be done. That's when experience and commitment come in, as you stand firm on your feet while in the trenches to make things better for all. Leadership is repairing the foundation, so the future grows from a solid base. The roadmap is set. There is no time to lose ground. Re-elect Mayor McCleary. He's fighting for all of us.
Yep. Hey, y'all see right here, this is, and that's what we need to, outside of Andrews, make sure, you know what I mean, talk to your family members, keep them engaged, because people get busy. Like I said, everybody's not watching this, you know what I mean? So make sure and let them know, hey, get on out there and get that vote in.
Yeah, the thing is, we have quite a few folks that are in terms of active voters, and but the turnouts that over history hasn't matched those numbers, and we need everybody to come on out and vote, get active, be a part of it, because right now there are more people that doesn't live in the town having more to say about what we should be doing. And not informed, but then again, this platform that they get of Facebook and social media, everyone become little Twitter fingers, and so we need the people of Andrews, the citizens of Andrews, to come on out and make sure that you're part of this, you're part of the solution. So that's where we are. Were you able? I sent you a link, and I wanted to real quick. Whenever you're ready, but I didn't know whether you were able to pull the master plan up.
That's what I was over here trying to get.
Working,
trying to get accomplished here. But let me see what I got here.
It's also on my page. So
I got another honor roll student here.
Ms. Kaja going to show you how to do it. There she is.
You're still alive.
Yes. Me and Frank.
Oh, hi.
Hey, sweetie, how you doing?
Where'd you get this from?
TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx. Did you enjoy the movie?
Yeah.
Okay. Trying to get Amir on here. He's I sent the link to that text message. Check the text message there.
Yeah, we need our college kids to get out and vote. Yep.
Yes, make sure y'all make that happen. There you go, cuz every vote counts. Early vote, get out there. If you need a ride, Ms. Veronica says she can make that happen for you. All right, y'all just reached out to her, or if you got a family member that needs a ride, reach out to Miss Veronica, and she can help make that happen for you guys. We gotta mobilize. We gotta.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm sending it to Grandma right now. There, big dog. Yep. All right, let's see. So, what was the movie about?
It was Paw Patrol. Are you live?
Yes, I am.
Don't be trash.
Okay, I sent it, Amir. All right, what we got? Make sure you pick up the elderly. Absolutely. It's against the law to use the church vans to take people to polls. I'm asking for a friend. Is it against the law? I don't think that's against the law. Definitely not against the law. Come on in here.
And I'll say, and one of the things we have to be very, very, very mindful of when they go down to the polls, because again, Andrews is diced up so much in terms of the jurisdiction. Sometimes things are not accurate in the system. And we had a young lady go down yesterday and to vote, and they said they couldn't find her in the system. Well, when the manager got involved, she was actually in the system. The lady at the front desk, out there working the I guess the voting machine, wrong name in, and so the young lady had to go back today. And after she spoke with the manager said, yes, you're good to go. She came back to vote, and that same lady was like, no, you're not in the system. Well, you keep putting in the wrong name. So don't just take no for an answer when you go down. Make sure that you're looking at your driver's license.
Do I need some headphones?
Your information to what's accurate in the system. And that lady almost missed it because she's headed out on a vacation. And had she taken this person's word, she wouldn't have been able to vote. And so we got to be very, very, this is important
stuff. Is there different voting from people from Andrews? Is there different places they got to go?
No, just go right there to Georgetown voters registration, and where we all have gone, and get it done now on the 7th on voting day on the 7th. It will be here in Andrews at the rec center. But right now, everybody's going down and registering. And not registering. I'm sorry, and voting in Georgetown. And so we want to continue to do that through to the 3rd of November. So the 23rd of October through the 3rd of November is early voting.
All right, and I see where Ms. McCray said the last day for absentee ballots is tomorrow.
It's tomorrow. So if people are going on vacation and all those other things, they need to get in there to make it happen. I will tell you, it's hard to keep up with the changing of the voting policies in the state.
Yeah, because like at some states you're able to vote
and register up to the time, but here it's 30 days. If you haven't registered to vote in 30 days, you will miss this election. Or a little bit different, but those are the rules, so we'll work with them.
All right, so what he says is, so if I hear you correctly, early voting in Georgetown and
No.
For the people of Andrews, it's on November 7th.
No.
Yes, they can go to Georgetown to do early voting when the main election happens on November 7th. That'll be in Andrews. They'll be able to vote there in Andrews. All right, then we got on the screen. Can you hear me, Amir?
I'm in. If you can hear me, hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Can't see you.
Let me. Hold on, I'm coming. So 10.
Where you at? Oh, well, I gotta change the format so all of us can be seeing this format here.
Oh, all right.
There he is.
My man Amir in the building. What's up, buddy?
Nothing much.
All right. First of all, congratulations on the honor roll. Give drop a bomb for you and Miss Kaja. She made honor roll also. Also, you just won an election. What's up with that, man? Tell us a little bit about that.
I ran for historian on the student council. What that position does, it every time the student council does an event or something, it takes the pictures and gets them onto social media. I guess something like that.
Oh, you got experience already doing that, man. Hey, turn your phone to landscape, Amir. There you go.
Time to join. I'm gonna go join on my computer so it looks better.
There you go. All right, and so man, that's big. So you got a lot of work ahead of you. All right, maybe I should have just had you put your phone back the same way. My bad. I should have just left well enough alone, right?
There he is.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, just leave it right there. Yeah. Whoa, man, you hitting them keys kind of fast there, man. Oh, man. You want to say what's up to your homie, Amir?
I haven't seen him in a long time.
So everybody's just looking around. So, Amir, what we got?
Give me a minute.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problemo, sir.
Hey, there go two future leaders right there. I'll tell you, it's impressive. And again, when you were working with them on this, teaching them how to do this podcast and camera and photography and all that stuff, those are skill sets that I think that's going to benefit them as they move along to their path, because I'm sure they're going to be doing bigger things than either one of us. But it's always great to see our kids come out and be a part of something positive.
Hey, man, I'm excited that Amir said what he said about history, because I was talking to you about the Chamber of Commerce and getting building out our history so that we can divert some of that traffic, that tourism traffic down to Andrews and let them experience the other part of the county. And this young lady right here got a 100 in social studies.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got some historians and some.
Yeah, no, that's exciting. I'm telling you, because I will tell you, I mean, civic and all this other stuff was not, something that caught my attention in high school and social studies. But it's vitally important that they understand that stuff. There he is. He's back.
So, what were you guys? You guys just did something on civics, right?
Civics.
On the government.
Oh yeah.
So how does the government? What are the branches of government? Executive.
Executive. And this one's hard.
Judicial.
Judicial and legislator, I think.
Legislative.
Can I join?
Say again.
Like, can I join from my computer? Yeah.
Sure. I think. Do you have access to your messenger on your computer?
No.
No, I would have to send you the link or whatever, but it's all good. We're not gonna be on here too much long. Oh, here we go. Got a long one here. Amir, you done got on here and got put it along. What we got these things.
Can't see.
All right, y'all read that for me. Help me out.
I can read it.
All right, go ahead.
is very heartbroken to see how this campaign is going. If you are running for any of these
Positions.
positions and you are confident about yourself to run, you don't have to throw
Shade.
shade or bring up anything about your complex on any side at the end of this election, whatever it may be. We we the people of Andrews would have to live in this town, so I am paying attention to the candidates and what they have to offer. Stop, look, listen, pay attention. I love the town of Andrews.
Then I love the town of Andrews too. That's from Miss Peggy Cummey. Very heartfelt. Great approach. So Amir, you made the honor roll.
Yeah, pretty much.
What about last
It
year?
was a little different because the transition from elementary school to middle school.
What was so different about it?
Switching classes and the periods and the timing and just everything.
How long did it take you to adjust before you was like, all right, I kind of got this?
About I would say a week. After the first week of school, I got it pretty down packed.
Okay. So
Yeah.
so what do you plan to bring to this role? You got elected, so people believe in you now. You're an elected official at Rosemary Middle School.
Yes, sir.
So what do you plan to offer with this position that you've been granted by the people?
I plan to offer photos and everything that happens so people can see it and they feel like they can be a part of it because they're not just photos, they're memories.
So you're going to document the history, basically.
Yes, sir.
Well, any way I can help you with that, you let me know, and we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. Let me ask you real fast. Can you see this on the screen? Let's see what we got here. Let's get down here.
How many
Yes.
commercials are there?
Food Truck Festival. I can see
All right.
that.
All right, can you read that? Can you give us a quick read on that?
Mayor Frank McClary Campaign Committee presents Food Truck Festival meet and greet October 28th, Saturday at 11 a.m. The Andrews Pavilion. Bouncy houses, vendors, and fun. I can't see the food truck and stuff though.
It's all
Type
good.
that.
It's a bunch of food. It's gonna be a bunch of stuff going on in the weekend, and I got to, if I plan to go to sleep tonight in this house here, I got to put this up right here. What we got?
Best you say hi.
Oh God, I don't know where this is. New Life Outreach. YAMS
presents Fall Festival,
Carnival,
Perlo and Barbecue Cook-Off, and
apple balling.
Apple bobbing.
Oh,
But this is going to take place on the 28th. All right, so that Bloomville got a lot going on this weekend here. Let me get the rest of that out of the way because
I gotta come
you can't play cornhole
to the festival later. I mean later than the time.
Say again, you got your roots over there over on that side of town too.
I gotta go.
This is going to be on November 3rd.
So YPD me.
Okay.
You got to go to what I said. What you say, Amir?
YPD meeting because I'm the president.
How many positions you hold?
A bunch.
Like, okay, so you the president of the YPD. You are the historian for Rosemary Middle School, right?
Yes, sir.
And what else do we have?
The junior mayor.
My bad, sorry, but let me drop a bomb on that. Okay.
And I think that's it, pretty much.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, guys. Y'all need to be getting to bed. It's 10 o'clock. All right. And again, we ain't gonna stay on here like we did the other night, but I'll be getting you guys together. Hopefully, you'll be at the food truck festival this weekend. At some point, we'll link up. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But to you, man. Go for school tomorrow. You too.
Unfortunately.
Anything you want to say?
Vote for Mayor Frank because I want my office in a new place.
Whoa! Say that again. Say that again, young man.
Vote for Mayor Frank because I want my office in the new place.
Yeah, he's potentially he's gonna have to probably run for another, do another campaign to be the junior council mayor. He's on it, but he's proven himself, so he's the best candidate. He's the only candidate right now, so he's got a dog in the fight.
No doubt. All right, anything last for us, sweetie?
No, I don't have nothing.
Okay. Hey guys, Kaja's got a birthday coming up this weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's
That's
gonna
big.
be.
I like to take that job.
When's your birthday and how old are you gonna be?
8, and it's on Sunday.
It's on Sunday. So ice cream and cake, everybody. All right, but listen, yeah, man, that's a good way to end the show tonight. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna just sign off with all us on the screen. Again, everybody, Baber declines the debate, but there will still be a town hall type. You want to get your questions in, and that's going to take place on November 2nd. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I want everybody to come out. Just come on out. I mean, we look, if you're serious about your town and it's moving forward, come on out, pack the place, and let's hear what's going on, and so you can get firsthand information. And speaking of what's happening, that's what it's all about. We want to improve the communication, and this is one way to do that. So we won't be there long, but we will get it done and move on the rest of our lives. So appreciate the platform. Thanks tonight, and congratulations again, Mr. Mayor, Ms. Kaja. Happy birthday! I'll see you Sunday. I hope, because I want my ice cream and cake.
Okay, I'll save you some.
Yes, ma'am.
I also got a joke.
All right. You gonna save it for us, or you gonna tell us now?
I'm gonna tell you now.
Okay. You have a 5-second delay on this thing?
Go ahead, sweetie.
Why'd the pig cross the road?
Why?
To get the pig a wiggly.
All
I got
right.
another one too.
Oh, all right. Go ahead.
Why the cow crossed the road?
Why?
To get to the movies.
All right, we'll end it on that one with a bomb. Listen, guys, I appreciate y'all, and we